In order to face social anxiety, you have got to be comfortable in your own skin. Hey guys, it's Briley, and today we're talking about how to overcome social anxiety. Now, there are some things I want to disclaim here before we actually get into the video, and a big one is that everyone has it. It's really common. It happens. It's okay to have it because literally you're not alone. Even though you feel like you're alone having social anxiety, you are not alone. Another disclaimer is the fact that there's no cure to social anxiety. So if you came to this video thinking like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get rid of it entirely, it's gonna be gone, out of the way, I'm sorry to, burst your bubble, but there's no cure to social anxiety. But that does not mean that it cannot be managed or that you cannot overcome it. Let's get on with the video. You need to think about, where is this fear? Where is this sense of judgment, being judged by everyone? Where is that coming from? And I've done a little research on this, and honestly, most of the time it comes from childhood, negative interactions. That includes bullying and literally negative self-talk from those who you grew up around, your peers, people you used to be friends with. It could literally revolve around that. And a very interesting thing that I found about it was the fact that it's literally from genetics. That's probably the big thing on why you have social anxiety in the first place, because it's genetically inclined. Literally sit down and think about, where did this come from? After you do that, reframe your thinking. Because literally ask yourself, would you judge other people? Would you? To be honest, everyone's judged someone at some point. But would you judge someone in your place, in your situation? Would you? Probably not. Try not to see social anxiety as a roadblock. It's not in the way of you achieving your goals or becoming your highest self. It's not in the way, because to be honest, instead of seeing it as a roadblock, it's more of an opportunity for you to shine out like that. And when you're in your comfort zone, it's very hard to get out of it, because of course you're used to it and you actually prefer being in that warm fuzzy blanket instead of being out in the cold winter, because you're literally feared of this thing. You're scared to go out and talk to that person. You're scared to say, hello, how are you? That is an opportunity right there. And if you let it to go to waste, you're not going to go anywhere. You're not even going to be close to becoming your highest self, because you're not taking action into doing it. Honestly, my highest self, yeah, she's outgoing and she doesn't mind saying hello or smiling at strangers. Yeah, there was a part of me, a time where I was held back on that, no way, I'm not gonna do that. But in my mind, I always pictured myself doing it, because my highest self, I could see her very clear as day. You literally only live once. Why would you hold yourself back on something that literally takes 5, 10, 20 seconds? There's no point in holding back on something. Your social anxiety, you see it as the villain or some sort. You literally see it as I can't become this thing because social anxiety is in the way. We literally see social anxiety as a bad freaking thing, when to be honest, we should be best friends with it, because it's literally there to, for one, protect us, and two, it's literally there because we personally know ourselves to the fact that we have our own comfort zone. We literally have a freaking comfort zone. We see it as oh my god, this is an opportunity. This is the time I can go out there and just embody that person I want to be. And to be honest, I know it's hard. Your heart is beating damn bad when you think about that, I know. But give yourself 20 seconds. Just 20 freaking seconds of confidence. I don't know what the word is I was gonna say. 20 seconds of courage. That's what it was. Give yourself, I'm gonna keep repeating this, 20 seconds of courage. For me recently, it was calling back to see the status of my application. I hate saying that because it's just the status of my application. I don't know. It's weird for me. I actually got to call the manager this time, and I had a little conversation with him, and he said that, okay, I haven't scheduled interviews just yet, but I'll let you know. And that 45 seconds for me was like, oh my god, rewarding, because I did that. I made that call. I had that conversation. And knowing the fact that I was so scared to literally doing it, literally do it, like, okay. On to the third point would definitely be bringing in positivity into your life. And yes, get rid of those negative flokes out there. Flokes. I was gonna say folks, and I said I was gonna say bloke. Bloke. Folks. Blokes out there. Get rid of them. They are not needed. They don't benefit you. Get them out of here. And bring positivity into your life, because positivity is like the best uprising ever. Positivity is definitely the key to like success, specifically because it involves your mindset. Your mindset is literally everything, and I'm gonna be doing a video on that real soon. I'm so excited, but you guys don't need to know much about that because that's not the point of this video. Your positivity, like the way that you talk to yourself, your self-talk needs to be positive. Because to be honest, it's like, yeah, you have a fear of being judged and seen by other people and looking like awkward and stuff, but that also goes with your self-talk. Because to be honest, people may not know what you're thinking at all. People may not even know that you're insecure about such things and that, but they can definitely see your self-talk right through you. And that may be like scary as heck, but people can tell if you're a positive person just by the way you walk in the door. People can tell you have a bad day just by walking in that door. People can read that and people can see that, but that doesn't mean that they automatically judge it, because the biggest bully you're ever going to come across is yourself. And that is like tone deep inside. Like, it's very damn true. You are your biggest critic. Water break. And I do know that you've definitely heard this in so many advice videos, that people don't judge you. They don't care. They could really care less. And as much as that's like constantly said, it's damn true. Because people literally, all they think about is themselves. When you're in a social situation and you're sitting there in like the classroom, you're literally thinking about yourself because you're the one who's like worried about being judged. When to be honest, they're probably wondering about them being judged too. They're worried about that. But you don't think that they're thinking that they're feeling judged by you sitting across from them, because you're thinking that they're judging you because they are sitting across from you. And that's not true. Everyone is in their own little mindset. They're literally with their minds 24/7 as you are with yours. But like I said, they could also be worried about someone else judging them. And to be honest, you could be besties just based off that. I don't know. But connecting with people is literally like the biggest thing that is going to get you out of your social anxiety. So enough with the points I wanted to put across from you guys. Let's dive into the things that you can do. And personally, what I've done to kind of like conquer and find a balance between my social anxiety and my higher self. And a big one for me has definitely been starting this YouTube channel. These advice videos like have really gotten me into like making conversation and being that bubbly outgoing person that I strive to be. Like literally talking to the camera. I'm literally outside of my backyard. My neighbors could definitely hear me, and to the point that I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care what they're thinking, because I'm focused on talking to you guys and getting my point across for you guys to, I don't know, take into consideration. Like, my favorite thing about these videos is I'm not putting on any act at all. I'm literally just being myself. And yes, you can hear me stutter on words every now and then. You literally hear me like laughing at myself every now and then and needing to pause and allow myself to breathe. And you guys aren't judging me. I don't care. So yes, starting this YouTube channel has really boosted me so much, specifically my advice videos, because I literally get comments from you lovely people out there, And interacting with them is absolutely my favorite thing when it comes to making videos, because it's like, oh my god, not the fact that people are watching my videos, but the fact people are literally like, I guess, agreeing with me, but they also are sharing their opinion. And there's so many people like literally asking specific things for me to give advice on because they like my videos. They like my energy. They like that I can be relatable in some sorts. I don't know. But I love the social interaction with you guys, and I love you guys so damn freaking much. What I'm saying about the YouTube channel, of course, is the fact that you should just put yourself out there. Literally, just put yourself out there, whether it's on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Like, just start. Start now. Because if you don't start now, you're never gonna start. Because your social anxiety is so scared and so worried and wants you to be in your comfort zone. When, to be honest, like, me personally, I've always been wanting to do social media. I always have. And I made past channels on my YouTube before, and I made a video on that on my past channels. And honestly, I was so scared of people in school judging me just because I uploaded something and just because I was being myself in the video. And yeah, people at school, they've come to me and they said, oh, you started a YouTube channel? I watched your videos, da 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 da. They say that. And that's how it was for like the first 2 weeks. And I know I don't have that much subscribers at all. But simply making those videos, editing them, I love editing my videos so much, and getting it uploaded there, that was like a big confidence boost. Not the fact that people from school were literally coming up to me and saying that they watch my videos, but the fact that I literally pushed myself, literally conquered my social anxiety on that part, was like absolutely mind-blowing to me. That was the 1% like step up for me. That was my 20 seconds of freaking, what was it? Courage. My 20 seconds of courage uploading that video. And I did it. And I don't even know what video number this is. My 8th? My 9th video? I don't know. A big way that I like found like a balance between my social anxiety and my higher self is the way that I walk. The way that I literally carry myself just by the way that I walk. Because I used to literally, like, in the school hallways, everyone's walking, they got their backpacks and stuff on, and I'm just like walking, and like I'm kind of like slouching over, like my posture is not straight. I'm looking down at the floor just so I don't trip on anyone. And just like how regular people walk, I honestly wanted to stand out. I wanted to stand out because I felt like I didn't want to be that normal person just walking down the halls slouching and bad posture and everything, to the point that literally it was probably a month ago, not a month ago when I started the way that I walk, but like a month ago when I started carrying myself the way that my higher self will. And what I mean by carrying myself the way that my higher self will is literally the second I get out of the car, walking into the school, walking into the halls, passing people, I literally act as if I'm on a freaking runway because my higher self walks like a model, and I damn as well walk like a mother freaking model. I've literally had 2 teachers, I think it was like 4 people who I don't even talk to, came up to me and literally said, you walk like a freaking supermodel. And I was like, what? What? Okay, thank you. Just something simple as the way that I walk transformed the way that I perceived and the way that I carried myself. To the point it literally devoured my damn social anxiety, because when I walk in the halls nowadays, I'm literally like strutting. I got a beat in my head. I'm like that I'm just like going through. I don't know. And there's so many times where I get into the classroom and I set my bag where I sit and I go right back into the halls just so people can literally look at me walking like a model. Like, I used to be so damn insecure and judgmental of myself that I literally thought when I started walking like a runway model, I thought everyone was judging me. But then I kind of switched my perspective on how I would rather feel, like how I'd rather feel myself when I'm doing that walk, because I felt insecure, I felt judged, but at the same time, it's like, I also loved it. I loved being scared in that behalf. I personally turned my fear into my fuel. And that's literally like facing your fear damn head on, even if it's the simplest freaking thing. That is absolutely amazing. And like I said, self-talk, positive self-talk, that definitely helped me so much. I listened to podcasts on like becoming a goddess and stuff, and saying affirmations and repeating them that were on videos of like morning affirmation videos and stuff. I just repeated them while I was doing my morning routine, getting ready for school, and they put so much into my perspective that I literally see myself as a freaking goddess. And I actually, to the point, I basically made an alter ego that's literally in the shape of a goddess, like in the art form of a goddess. I could go further into that, but I feel like an alter ego would definitely be something in a different video where I can talk more about my alter ego, and I would absolutely love to do that. Just let me know in the comments down below if you would like to know more about how to shape an alter ego and the benefits and stuff like that. That would be amazing to do. With the starting social media topic that I spoke on, like, yeah, social media, consuming so much stuff can definitely like not benefit you at all. It can definitely make you feel more like anxious and like unsettling with yourself, if that makes sense. Because yeah, there's so many beautiful people and there's so many creative and talented people out there that you compare yourself to. That's where I was falling down in a lot, specifically with TikTok. And I've never had TikTok back on my phone since November. My life has changed so damn mother freaking much, and I am so damn thankful for it. I gave up one social media for the other. I gave up consuming for creating, and that is like the biggest step that I've ever taken. Because it takes like a whole lot of effort to quit consuming specific content that is not beneficial to you compared to content that you're creating. And yeah, I still consume content. I do. But it's specific content, like motivational stuff and just, of course, stuff that I am personally interested in, like history. I love watching history videos. Being outside, being with Mother Nature for even 20 minutes, 5 minutes a day maybe, is so like fulfilling, because you're outside, you're seeing the beauty in the sky, the clouds, the sunset, the flowers, the trees. You see beauty in that. Put yourself out there around beauty and just like soak it in, and you're gonna come back inside feeling damn beautiful yourself, because you are. And go for walks, go running. I know you don't want to go running much, but I personally enjoy, like, I personally been into running last summer, and it made me love my body so much more. I don't entirely know why, but probably because I was outside and I find the outdoors calming. But like, what I'm trying to say is like, do stuff that you personally know that you love. Embrace it. There's so many ways that you can like express yourself through. And it could be fashion, it could be songwriting, it can literally be the way that you carry yourself. And learning how to embody that, literally be the goddess of self-expression, that will take you damn mother freaking far. There's so many ways that you can overcome social anxiety. And yeah, the big things is to just embrace yourself, of course. Don't hold yourself back, because if you hold yourself back, you're not going to get anywhere. The person that you want to become is not going to be within your reach. But truth is, opportunities are every freaking where. You just got to take that step up the ladder to get to the top, to get to where you want to be. Do you think social anxiety is more of a villain or more of a hero? because I personally kind of see it as both. Like, yeah, it can drag you down and it just like keeps you in your comfort zone, but it's also the hero because it's beneficial in points that like it pushes you to strive to become the person that you want to be. So let me know what your thoughts on that are in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you.